14-7 our score.
14, Ravens 7.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. This pass complete. Jackson finding Andrews. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. That'll be complete to Dobbins.
Jackson's pass.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And 4.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Bad place to fumble down here in the red zone. At least they got it. They'll have another shot. Or no, they won't have another shot. It's going to be 4th down. Maybe they can at least salvage 3.
And they were thinking 6 points because at this position.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a 1st down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the 1st down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Being chased out left. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Ravens.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you... Get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. It's Devontae Adams hauling it in from Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers have moved out in front. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down into those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something, because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
And, boy, that one drops incomplete. But if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. The Ravens on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Over the middle, complete. That's Andrews. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Jackson to Andrews on that one. First down, Baltimore.
The 37-yard line.
They go play action now. Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
At the 46-yard line.
And Jackson throwing once more. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Jackson's pass.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Jackson now off the bootleg. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 31-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. And now it's 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Play action. Now Jackson. Looking for Andrews again. He's got him this time. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 25 yards that time. You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we see both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass. And everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze the throwing the way we should have. I think every time he completes a pass, he says to himself, take that, evaluators. You guys really missed the boat on me.
This is caught. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position.
38-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
On second down, it's Jones. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens 39. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll go again to Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Brings up 4th down.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. The left side throw complete to Adams. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now a play fake. Rodgers rolling to his right. And that is incomplete here.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
On play action. Now Rodgers. And Lewis has it, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 15-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And the Packers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Packers add on to their lead. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. They're going to run for it with Jones. And he will get into the end zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Jackson going to look to do it himself. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. The 20. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
Yeah, this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. Marquise Brown there to make the grab. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now.
The Packers take over 1st and 10. at their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards on the play, first down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 23 yards on the play. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Second and a yard at the 16.
Dancing to his left. And that's incomplete.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, but frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
That he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
At the 12-yard line. A gain of
3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. He knocks it through, and it's 35-21.
Packers 35, Ravens 21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. On first and 10, it's Jackson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Now Jackson. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Another Baltimore.
Again, Jackson. He gets his underneath to Dobbins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
16-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
21-yard line.
Another try after the first down sack. Jackson, and he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now.
14.
Now it's Jackson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And the return will stop right around the 25. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the Pack up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. Buying time to his left. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
On the keeper. A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
Rodgers now to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off around the 37. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
At the 37-yard line.
After the interception, here's Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Jackson, he's going to go up top for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Preston Smith getting him once again, his third sack of the afternoon. And he's going to go down again. Preston Smith, who else? He's in there for his fourth sack of the afternoon.
Brings up fourth down.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. And he's got Snead. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jair Alexander. Through an opening, and there he goes. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good.
42, Ravens 20.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Back to the air, Jackson following the pick 6. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Dean Lowry in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. 3rd down here.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. forced. And a big loss here as he's taken down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Packers are going to win this football game. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there.
And the Ravens are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
The Ravens take over first and
Jackson from the shotgun. Flush to his right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 26. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just 1-0 here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 26.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
One last shot for Jackson. Flushed out right. He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Today's final score, Packers 42.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.
That's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top of it. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. I can't hear the hate, got a lot of it. Take these bands to the bank, let them rot in it. So much ice on me, I wish I had 2 necks. I got homies that can sleep without 2. I got homies that can sleep without Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like, hey, what poppin' in? Come pop it for me cause I'm rich and poppin' in. Yeah, drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top a bit. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drip, little bit. You ain't talking big, get out my way a little bit. West LA, that where you find me though. Cha-cha macho with a rockin' black clothes. Whippin' around that Batmobile, duckin' 5-0. If you step to me, then be prepared for smoke, lil' bro. Let me feel myself a little bit. Let me blow this down a little bit. Drip, little bit, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, little bit. You ain't talking big, get out my way a little bit.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Green Bay Packers.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Second and 1.
A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
4-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. That's complete to Dissly, the tight end. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
There's Wilson to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. And it's second down.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Now it's Carson. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
And 8.
And he's got his target. That's Moore. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. David Moore, 43 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Seahawks 7, Packers 0.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. And he'll throw right away. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Give credit to K.J. Wright. He was disrupting defensively.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding? Coming back, that's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis.
Rodgers pass.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
To throw, it's Rodgers.
46-yard line.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Oh, he almost picked him. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And Adams has it complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
To throw is Rodgers. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jordan Brooks in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. There to get a hand in and knock that one away, DJ Reed. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided there's a time to be aggressive. Now was it, because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. Of course, a lot of questions on this one, and look, I want to go for as much as anyone.
The 4th and long?
Yeah, I don't think I would have there. That one seemed a little bit on the irrational side.
Fans might be a little angry at that one. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. And they'll get this down to the 10. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. And officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. From the gun, it's Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brings up third.
On 3rd down, Carson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
First down, Packers.
Here's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Adams hauling it in from Rodgers. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 33. 15 yards on the play. First down.
First down.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16. And another first down. Now look out. Rodgers lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. To throw again, Wilson. His throw incomplete. David Moore, the intended target, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They run it with Carson. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. A pass underneath for Carson. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to keep it here. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
35-yard line.
Here's Carson.
Wilson with
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
At the 30-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second down.
Now it's Wilson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. 2 minutes to play. First half, it's 14-0.
The 25-yard line.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Escaping the pressure right. And he finds his man, the tight end Olsen. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Throwing again on second down. Wilson. And the tight end Olsen, right side.
Wilson's pass.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Brings up third down and 5.
Wilson will throw again. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a fourth down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Myers' kick is good, and the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That's about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays, and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he's taken down inside the 30. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Going for it all. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Rodgers' pass. Intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson airing it out for Olsen. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. Oh, good-looking return set up here.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Slant to Adams. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. The left side throw complete to Adams.
Rodgers.
He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down.
Take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drip. Hey, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to picking me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hissing, but I can't hear when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood thinner. Juice stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drip. Yeah, champion.